Cozy season is here, and so is FabFitFun's Fall 2025 box. Let's look at all the customization choices they offered this season and then unbox my picks to see if I nailed it or if I should have chosen differently. Hi everybody, my name is Catherine. Welcome back to my channel. I truly appreciate it. I love to talk about all things beauty and reselling related on this channel, so if that is something you like to watch, consider subscribing before you go. One of my series is opening up subscription boxes. I do Ipsy and Allure beauty box. I do a battle of the unboxings every month, and then on top of that I do a quarterly FabFitFun unboxing. So this is fall 2025. So I figured for today's video we could go over what FabFitFun is. We can talk about all of the choices for customization and then what I actually picked, and just kind of see, is it worth it? Do you like these things? Do you want to try FabFitFun? So let's get started.
So let's talk about what FabFitFun actually is. And if you're well aware, feel free to go ahead and skip this part. I'll have chapters down below. But this is a box that comes out every quarter that is filled with beauty, wellness, fashion, and fitness from a lot of different brands. Some of them very mainstream, some of them are maybe a little bit more indie. And there are a few different types of memberships that you can have. The first one is the annual membership, which is the one that I have. They did just increase the price of the annual membership about $40 for the whole year. So they had an email go out probably about a month and a half ago for annual members who basically said, hey, we have to increase the price. If you want to keep the same price for the following year, go ahead and basically pay for your box up front with the new price. But it did increase about $40. So I paid basically $220 plus about $20 in taxes. So it comes roughly around $60 per box. So that will be changing, not next year since I auto paid, but probably the year after that, and who knows, it'll probably increase by then. But you are placed in the first shipping group, so we get our boxes a little bit sooner. It is a fully customizable season box, so I get to pick every single item in my box. I get early access to add-ons and customizations, and basically just auto bills. Seasonal memberships, I don't know what the prices were beforehand, but it does look like it's about $80 per box now. Again, it's also fully customizable, and you can upgrade to an annual membership anytime, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Additional details. Refills and subscription customers who are not subscribed to the seasonal can unlock seasonal membership perks. So other perks, basically you get a curated mix of the box like we talked about earlier. So what I like about FabFitFun is they do have the add-ons option. So basically once you're done customizing everything, you do get directed to the refills, which I talked about earlier. So some products that maybe you go through a lot more often. And then the next one is add-ons, and basically it gives you a whole page of items that are, you can add on to your box for like super cheap, up to 70% off. So I really like that. And then if you don't like any of the customizations, you can actually swap the item for credit. So when you go through the customizations, it will give you the option of switching to credit if you just don't like any of them. So that is what the FabFitFun box is. I do like to say that I have some free starter boxes to send if you're interested in trying it out. Here is more of the details. So every season you get a limited opportunity to send free starter boxes to friends and families that haven't tried FabFitFun yet. You just have to pay shipping. So I always want to make that clear that it's not technically free, but you do have to pay shipping. But the box does include $125 worth of items with 2 to 3 full-size premium products. But be careful because I think they do auto confirm you. So just double check here. Make sure you cancel your trial within 21 days. If you don't, they enroll you in a seasonal membership. So if this is something that you do want to try, let me know down below and I can get in contact with you. And basically you just have to give me your email address and I can send you a free starter box. So I wanted to give you an idea of what the customization looks like. So they do reveal all the customizations beforehand. They kind of make it a little bit, I don't want to say they make it difficult to find, but it's not super readily available. So you could be surprised if you really, really wanted to be. But I like to see what all the customizations are ahead of time so I can, quickly pick out my box because some of the items do tend to sell out kind of quickly if they're more popular items. So if there is something that you like to see, make sure that you are ready when they send you the email to customize your box so you can get the items that you want. But here is just like a quick little example of what it could look like. And let's dive on in to the actual products. So another perk of being an annual membership is you do get to customize your box earlier than seasonal people. So that could be another perk for you. But here is the customization for all members. So here's just a quick little picture of everything. And then we are going to dive on in down below. So we have the Mela Artisans Scalloped Edge Mango Wood Board at $100 value. That actually was pretty cute. Like, I liked that, but something I probably wouldn't use. So, spoiler, I did not pick out that one up. But then we have the Amika Forget Frizz Anti-Frizz Shampoo and Conditioner at a $56 value. Nutrafol Skin Clear Skin Nutraceutical, a 1 month supply, which is an $88 value. Total side note, but I have been wanting to try the Nutrafol like hair regrowth thing. So if you've ever tried that before, please let me know. I'm super interested in it. Then we have the choice from the Splits 59 Gym Tote, which is an $80 value. And I'd never heard of Splits 59 before, so that was interesting. We have Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads at $65, a Sunday Citizen Snug Lap Throw and Cherry Liqueur at $68, a We Wore What Oversized Crew Neck in multiple different sizes at $68 value, Noon and Moon Pie Dish and Taupe or Cherry Liqueur at $65 value, Meso Goods Helen White Candle Holder at $69 value, and then the Sola 4-in-1 skincare wand kit with light boost wand activating serum, a $207 value. But this was a Luxe choice, so when it is a Luxe choice, you do have to pay an additional dollar amount for the Luxe choice. But as you can see, it has quite a value. So if that is something you've been wanting, $49 compared to $270 value might be worth it for you. So somehow this clip just got completely lost, but what I chose for customization 1 was the Splits 59 Gym Tote Bag in this really pretty rich burgundy color, perfect for fall. It actually is a little bit bigger, as you can see on the model. It's supposed to fit a laptop in there. It has a little bit of cushion and everything with a zippered top, so I was super excited to pick this up, and I felt like it was something that I was going to use. So then we are moving into customization 2 for all members, starting with the Ilia Light Shift Cream Highlighter in Daze or Glint at a $38 value. This is actually something I currently have in my August Shop My Stash, which I can link on the screen for you if you want to know what other products I'm using this month. So spoiler, did not pick that one up because I already have it. Then we have the Ilia Sun Shift Cream Bronzer in Eclipse, Ray, Rise, or Bask at a $38 value. Nia Ariana Cardigan in different sizes for a $98 value. First Aid Beauty Retinol Eye Cream for $44. Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream for $94. By Adina Eden Emerald Green CZ Baguette Earring Necklace and Combo for $110 value. 8 Other Reasons Vegan Leather Slouchy Bucket Bag for $149 value. 8 Other Reasons Betsy Slouch Tote in Stone for $129 value. Noon and Moon set of 2 mugs for $76. I always mispronounce this. I always want to call it Oribe. It's not Oribe. It's Oribe. There you go. Oribe Serene Scalp Oil Control Treatment Mist for $58 value. Oribe, I almost said it wrong again. Oribe Serene Scalp Oil Control Dry Shampoo for $46. Iconic London Prep Set Glow in Original for $32. And then we have a little mini massager. Look on the screen so you know what it is. I'm not going to say it out loud and get myself demonetized. So apparently I lost footage of me unboxing the next few items. Love that for me. So bear with me. We are just going to do a virtual unboxing together. But for customization 2, I did choose the product, the Oribe Serene Scalp Oil Control Dry Shampoo Powder. I love dry shampoos. I can never get enough of them. I go through them all the time. This one says, extend time between washes and reset your scalp. Our ultra absorbing silkening dry shampoo powder mattifies the scalp and reduces excess sebum. A specialty starch blend and kaolin clay absorb oil, dirt, and product buildup, while mango leaf extract helps support a healthy scalp microbiome. So the only concerning thing about this is where it says silky, like a silkening dry shampoo. I like something a little bit gritty in my hair, so we'll have to see how this goes. So stay tuned. All right. Then for customization 3, we have the choice of these products. So looking at the picture really quick, then moving forward, we have the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum for $45, the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in Cheer, Hope, Happy, or Joy for $27, the Electric Pix Camilla Necklace in Gold or Silver for $68, Modern Picnic Lunch Bag for $40, Citrine Cream and Sugar Set with Talking Tables Pumpkin Salt and Pepper Shaker Set Bundle for $75, Dr. Darksika Tiger Grass Corrector for $54, Stony Clover Lane Zipped Card Case for $48, Carasilk Multi-Benefit Hair Oil for $35, or a digital offer for 3 months access to Arrows, a matchmaking app, which retails for $297. I don't personally go for these like digital offers. I don't want to get, I don't need a matchmaking, but they do have other digital offers and stuff like that in the past, and just not something that I'm keen on. So for this option, I did go with the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in Hope. Now, this was something that I did not pick up on original launch. This has been out for probably a few years now. But I figured if it was a customization, I have been wanting to try it, so I decided to pick it up. You had the choice of different shades as well. I think this one would work the best for me. Unfortunately, in the clip, you don't get to see me swatch it, but you'll see it later in another clip of swatching something else. It is a very, very silky, metallic blush topper, I would say. You could use it as a whole blush, but I feel like you would need a lot of it for it to kind of show up how the way you want it. So I'm probably going to use it more as a blush topper. But then we are going into customization 4. So quick look at all the pictures. We have the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in Stella for $26, Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner for $27, Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Brow Lamination Lifting Gel for $26, Darling Silicone Trivet Set of 3 for $30, Darling Society Cotton Napkin Set for $28, Love AG Seashell Threader Earring in Gold or Silver for $58, 8 Other Reasons Jewelry Travel Bag for $50, and then another digital offer, Lit Method 6-month trial for a $60 value. I don't even know what that is. Unlimited access to expert-led strength programs, one-on-one coaching, Pilates classes. Okay, so it's like a fitness thing. This one I chose the Ceremonia Guava Leave-In Conditioner. It is supposed to be a Best of Beauty winner for Allure. It says, the moments we've taken our hair for granted, enter the Deep Hydration Repair Cream. Superfruit Guava provides antioxidants and protects hair from UV and free radicals. Latin American ingredients include safflower extract and tamarind provide hydration for maximum absorption and shine, while avocado strengthens and repairs hair, combating frizz. What I did say in the clip is that actually the packaging of this product is super cute. I love how colorful it is. I don't really know why I chose it for myself. We do make these choices about a month in advance, maybe a month and a half. So maybe at the time my hair just like wasn't doing super well and I was like, yeah, this might work for me. But this is probably an example of something that will go to you for me. I always leave their, my introduction video of them down below. They do resell beauty products that are used and gently used and new. So this will probably go to them to recoup some money. Then moving on to, I think we're on customization 5, if I'm not mistaken. We have Rare Beauty Find Comfort Hydrating Hand Cream for $18, Pantone Notebook for $19, Bondi Boost Heat Protectant Spray for $22, Volition Chocolate Macadamia Hydrating Mask for $48, Splits 59 Pilates Grip Socks for $32, Skin Body Hair Identifier Spray Bundle for $21, and then digital offer Better Sleep 4 months of the premium subscription for $40. I chose the grippy socks for this customization, and this is really just more for my fantasy life that I have this idea in my head that I'm going to start doing like reformer Pilates, and the little grippies are good for the reformer machine so you're not slipping around everywhere. I don't know if I'm actually going to use them, but we'll see. I'm curious to know if you've ever done reformer Pilates before. If you have, let me hear your experiences down below. And then going into customization 6, we have Merit Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil in Pink Beet or Taupe for $24. Merit Signature Lip Lightweight Lipstick in Classic or Maison for $26. X Mondo Hair Super Gloss Ultra Fizz Defense Spray for $29. Steve Madden Misty Sunglasses for $48. Noon and Moon Pie Server in Cherry or Taupe for $48. I guess that probably goes with the pie tin that you could have gotten in customization 1. Bloom Strawberry Kiwi Greens for $30. Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Body and Hair Fragrance Mist for $28. Maison Louis Marie No. 13 Nouveau Vague Eau de Parfum for $98, but that was a luxe choice, so you would have had to pay an extra $28 for that.
So my choice for this customization was actually the Merit Signature Lip in the shade Classic. Now, we had a few different shade options to pick from. We even had some options for the lip gloss, which I think I have the lip gloss. I just haven't used it yet, so I don't really know what it's like. But I hear that this is actually a lot of people's favorite like bullet lipstick, the signature lip. And unfortunately, I just don't think that shade is going to work for me. It's kind of a little bit too pinky for my preferences. I'll put a swatch on the screen so you can kind of see what it looks like on different tones. This was another one of those experiences that I'm not really sure what I was thinking beforehand when I was making my choices. You know, I was thinking maybe I just wanted to try the formula, but now that I look at the color in person, I just don't think it's going to work for me. So this is another example, something that will get sent off to you for me. But if you have any experience with the signature lip, let me know down below. Like I said, I think it's a lot of people's favorite from what I hear, and I would be interested in trying it if you find that you really love it. And maybe I might pick it up in the next Sephora sale. What is that, around November, in a different shade that'll work for me.
And then going into customization 7, which I feel like we don't normally get 7 customizations. Yeah, a special extra customization choice for this fall only. Okay, interesting. So we have Amika Soul Food Nourishing Hair Mask for $36, Rare Beauty Comforting Hydration Body Lotion for $28, Business and Pleasure The Apron and Lauren's Navy Stripe at $79, the new Magnesium Ease for $38, or a pick from Hourglass, Voyeur, Eyeshadow Sticks, and Aurora, Phoenix, Galaxy, Prism, Solstice, or Moon for $34.
And then the last pick was actually from Hourglass. This is their Voyeur eyeshadow stick, and I got my shade in Galaxy, and it's supposed to be kind of this like purple shade. So when I did open this up initially when I got the box, because I always like to open things up beforehand and kind of remind myself what I got, the stick had actually kind of came out of the component a little bit. I live in Arizona, so it's super hot, so I'm sure it just kind of melted, but I was able to push it back in there, so I think it'll be okay. I'll just have to be super gentle with it to not like you know, twist it up too much for it to break, because it really doesn't have any base that it's holding on to. But this is what the color looks like. So even though they say it's kind of this like purple shade, it's more of this like kind of bronzy rose gold shade, which I've really been enjoying as of recently. So I will definitely get use out of this, and this is another example of something that I have not tried before and I've been wanting to try. So another reason why I really love FabFitFun. On occasion. There have been some boxes that just haven't been that great, but this is an example of a box that gave some pretty good choices in my opinion. So yeah, super excited to have that. So this is a quick recap of everything that I got in this box. I do believe everything was valued at $271 if I'm not mistaken, and so I paid under $60 for the whole box. I think it's worth it. I do. I'm excited to try these new things. I got some things that I had been wanting to try before. I have some things that I'm probably going to resell and recoup some of that $60 back, which again makes the box worth it for me. So yeah, I'm happy about this box. Not every box is the best, like I said. Some of them are a little bit duddy in my opinion, but some boxes can like really slay. And so I think this was something that was like in between. And I really liked the variety of choices that we got this quarter and stuff like that. So I'm excited to try them out. But you let me know, what did you think of this box? If you do FabFitFun, what options did you choose for yourself? I'd love to hear from you. And like I said, if you want a free starter box, please get in contact with me down below, and we will figure something out to discreetly get your email to me, so it's not everybody sees your email. But yeah, with that, I will see you in my next video. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, do all the wonderful YouTube things, and I'll see you in my next one.